It's another episode 79 of the We'll Just Agree to Disagree. Oh, see, this ain't gonna work already. Hello.
Podcast. I am Ryan Lee. How are you, B?
I'm okay. Are you okay?
We are here. We're here.
Because, you weren't even paying attention. The
At all.
podcast has started.
At all. But I'm here now. What's up? Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. It's afternoon.
To the person who may be watching this and just woke up, good morning.
Oh, boy. Okay. Hi. Good to be here. Good to see you.
It's good to see you here in Chicago.
Oh, you got jokes now. Come on with the shade. Come, just get it out the way. Get the shade out the way right now, Ryan. Get it out the way. Go ahead.
I'm gonna just keep it a buck. All right, guys?
Mhm.
Because, me and Beyonce, we've known each other for what, 5 years now?
About, yeah.
And a few weeks ago, it was my birthday. And I did not know until Beyonce called me at 6:30 in the morning that she was in Paris, correct?
Okay.
Okay, correct. This past Friday, I was coming around the studio where me and Beyonce usually talk, check out, what's up? And there was no Beyonce in the studio. So I was looking, I'm like, where's Beyonce? And a few of our colleagues were like, oh, Beyonce's not here today. Someone else did her show. And I'm like, no, Beyonce should be here. She didn't tell me she's not here. So I'm just like, okay, maybe she's really not here. I go about my day and I'm like, let me call and text to make sure everything's okay.
Oh, boy.
I'm getting no pickup on the phone, guys. No pickup on the phone.
I probably was on the plane.
No text back. Ma'am, excuse me, please. Can we mute your mic? No text back, nothing. And then I'm at the mall and I'm scrolling on Instagram. And this could be a topic one day, matter of fact, when people don't respond to you, but they're on social media. And matter of fact, hold on, because I promise you I could probably pull it up.
What are you pulling up, Ryan?
I just take my time. Okay. This is where the magic happens at our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival tonight and tomorrow. Experience the show anywhere. Stream free on the CW app and CWTV.com if you are Ryan in Chicago. But if you are me, Beyonce, I am actually in Vegas. And I called her again and I said, and she did not pick up. And I texted you and I said, yo, if you do not respond to me, there's going to be a problem. Lo and behold, Beyonce's in Vegas at our iHeartRadio Music Festival. I did not know. Apparently, my colleagues knew she was not going to be here or that she was not here. I did not know. This is now trip number 2. So before I even ask you, how was the iHeartRadio Music Festival? Do you have anything to say?
No, I don't.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
I will say that the iHeartRadio Music Festival was phenomenal. When I say it's a party, and it is a major production. iHeart, our beloved employer, they don't do anything half. It's always full. When I say this was a major production, it was major, and I really enjoyed myself. All of the different acts. I like the fact that they have different genres of music. You have R&B, you have hip hop, you've got pop. Well, maybe not R&B, but close. You have country, you have rock and roll, you have it all. So iHeart makes sure that their listeners are fed with the music that they love, and they just put all those different acts and genres on one stage. And I'm telling you, everybody in the building loves it. Big props to iHeart for a great show. 2 nights. Yeah, it was awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Maybe we could go together next year.
What's the topic?
Okay, so today,
because you know what I'm hinting at. What did we talk about for an hour and a half today?
I want to say one of my faves though was Lionel Richie. I know he may be out of your, league as far as age and whatever, but it doesn't matter. An icon is an icon. when you have hits for days. And that man is probably in his 70s and still performing like he's in his late 20s. Okay. The crowd loved him.
I will say this. I think I made a tweet about this when I was watching it.
Mhm.
I forget until watching artists like this perform how many hits they have.
Huh.
Pitbull.
Oh my gosh. Who opened the show on Friday night?
Hit after hit after. And these were hits that I grew up on. And I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
It took me back to high school homecoming. And I was like, yo, that was clutch to have Pitbull there. And
and to open the show. Yeah, absolutely. It's a 2-night show, but he opened on Friday. And when I tell you, when Pitbull was up there, baby, the entire T-Mobile Arena was a big club.
I love
like,
it.
seriously.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like all his music. That's a vibe.
It's all dance music and all club music. Yeah, bangers.
But next year, let's go together. Okay. Maybe you can let me know when we're going.
I will. I'll try.
When's your next trip?
Who knows? Probably this weekend is Sister Strut, so I have to stay in place this weekend. Okay. So maybe the following I'll be going somewhere. Or if not, then the following.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today, Beyonce?
Okay, episode 79 of the We'll Just Agree to Disagree podcast. We're talking about what? 70 what?
8.
Oh, my fault. 78. That's a lot of podcast episodes. Man, we're doing it. Okay, so in the news recently was a couple of stories, some very influential people who are allegedly or have cheated on their significant others. And I just thought that would be an interesting topic to bring up because cheating happens. It happens often. And when it happens with a celebrity and it's found out, it's like major news. Right. Because that's something that really shouldn't happen. But we're all human. We all fall short and things happen in life. So his name, I can't pronounce it. Boston Celtics
coach.
Head coach who is dating Nia Long, beautiful Nia Long. You wonder sometimes, like, wow, these are influential women who have everything going for them, looks, career, just everything. How can a man cheat on something when he has it all right in front of him? You know what I mean? That's a question that I've always wanted to know. I've always wanted to delve into the mind of a man to find out, like, why?
I think I've read this online and I've heard many men say it, is that men cheating, it's not an emotional thing. Where I think from a female perspective, you guys look at it as an emotional thing. So him cheating when he had all of this with Nia Long, I don't think a lot of men think about all that they have when they go cheat. I think they're just thinking physically and they're
in the moment.
I don't think they're emotionally attached. Where I think when females may cheat, it may be an emotional cheat. Like you may not physically be cheating, but you may have an emotional relationship with somebody else. You get what I mean? So I think that question, excuse me, when a lot of people are like, how can men do it? And they have, Jay-Z has cheated on Beyonce.
That's my point. Like you can have it all right in front of you, but there's still something else that you're seeking.
You're not, but I personally don't think they're seeking something. I don't think they're seeking, like, I don't think it's Beyonce's not giving Jay-Z love, so they're seeking, or Beyonce giving Jay-Z this. I think they're seeking the physical need, not the physical want. They're getting it, and then it's like, all right, keep it moving.
But what about those relationships that last a little longer than just a one-night stand?
That's a different story.
Cheating can last for years. Now, we know several people who are influential in the city and beyond who have had extramarital affairs, and those affairs last up to years. Right. What is it then? That can't just be physical now. No, you got to throw a little emotional into that.
Then I think it's an emotion. I think it's something that they feel like they may not be getting from home. I don't know, because I do come from the older generation where it's like cheating, you don't do it. But I can see when this conversation is brought up, I see both sides. I see a female perspective and I see a man. I don't agree with it, whether it's the female or the man cheating. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
I try to see the perspectives of why you're doing the action, but I
Yeah.
still think it's all wrong.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said though, we are all born into sin and we all have faults and men have temptations and women do too. I'm not going to say women don't, but there was a time back in the day when women just did not cheat. Now, huh, some women are worse than some of the fellas. And I'm just like, what's going on? Like, why be in a committed relationship if you're not settled on that one person? Now, I can't lie. I don't know. I probably have been cheated on in a relationship or two that I've been in. It happens. You know what I
Have
mean?
you have you ever cheated?
It depends. It depends. Emotionally, I think I have. Yeah.
Really?
I'm gonna be transparent. Emotionally, I feel like I may have. And when I say emotionally, I feel like there has been a time where I'm just thinking like, gosh, what would it be like to be with that person instead of this person? Or this person gives me this, but I'm not getting that from this person. So
So
let me see what this person's about. Yeah. Yeah.
so oh,
Transparency
I love
100%.
it.
I'm
So
not
did
gonna lie.
no, so did you entertain the thought? Not saying physically,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, not physically, but yeah,
but you
absolutely.
entertained it and you
Yeah.
played with it and you flirted with it.
Yeah, yeah, I have. I absolutely have.
Wow.
Yeah. It happens, man. That's why I said nobody is perfect, and it does happen, and I think for women, I'm gonna have to speak not for every woman because we're all different, but from my perspective and from other perspectives from women, women do it because they're lacking something. I think men do it just because they're physical beings. Women are emotional beings, like you said
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
I think women do it because they long for something. And if they don't get what they're longing for,
I agree with
and they
that.
know someone else over here is giving it to you constantly, even when you're not asking for it, then naturally you're going to be like, well, wait a minute, hold up. This is what I like. This is what I want. Let me see what this is about.
I agree with that.
Yeah, but nothing physical. No, absolutely not.
Now tell me this. Do you equate physical and mental cheating on the same level?
I do not. I do
Really?
not. I actually think that emotional and mental
It's
cheating
worse?
is worse and can be a lot deeper because let's face it, the flesh can become weak.
Oh,
Okay, we know that. The flesh is weak. Again, we're all born into sin. We're all human. We're all going to fall at times and we get back up. But that emotional and mental thing, that's a little deeper than just some physical. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And
I think
sometimes that can be even more devastating to be involved with a man for months or maybe even years. And you find out that he's telling somebody else in a text message or on a phone call, I love you or
yeah.
I miss you. To me,
And
that cuts harder than you just having a one night stand.
it does because for a man to even be emotional with somebody and to be vulnerable, that takes a lot. So
Yes.
where being physical does not take a lot.
At all.
Being physical
At
can take
all.
2 drinks and, but, uh, I think in taking it back to the Boston Celtics coach and Nia Long, I think that's what's sad in this case is that not only was it physical, but it was a whole when you have the whole plotting going on
Mm,
and these are all alleged stories that we've heard,
exactly. Yeah,
so
we
we
don't
don't
know
know.
the truth.
Right. But if we're just going off of what we've been told, I think that's when it gets like the fact that Nia Long was allegedly moving to Boston and just had bought a house out there 2 weeks ago,
Mm.
but you're doing a whole scheme of a relationship. I think that's when it's like whether it's the guy or the girl doing it. That's when I'm like, bro, come on, now you playing somebody.
And did you hear that she's like an administrator or something,
Yeah,
the alleged mistress,
yeah.
and she was involved heavy in
Booking.
having her to move out to Boston.
Yeah, she booked
Now
all of
that right
it.
there, devastation,
Yeah.
devastation. Like that right there, unacceptable. There's one thing to cheat, one night stand, hang out a couple times, and then like, okay, nah, I gotta go back home. This ain't it. But oh my gosh, when she's in the process of planning,
Like how low down are you?
and then him, I don't know this man from Adam or Eve, but I will say, bro, you're just like wrong on so many
Bruh,
levels.
you've
And
had
then
me along.
not only that, you're jeopardizing your career for a moment or two or three or four or five or six.
Right.
A pleasure? Is it that serious at the end of the day?
Because at
Do
the end of
me
the
a
day,
favor.
honestly, here's the boat that he can be in is that you lose the NBA and then you lose your fiance.
And then nobody else probably wants to deal with you because if you cheated, you're going to cheat on me too. So why am I involved? Although he's very fine now. The man is fine. He's fine. But looks fade, and that doesn't mean anything to me anymore. Used to back in the day, but not anymore. But he's fine. And I'm going to say this. I don't care how fine he is. It's kind of, you're ugly now. You know what I mean? You're ugly because of that devastation. It's so hurtful. I don't know Nia Long. I don't know this man, but it's hurtful as a woman to see another woman have to go through this devastation. And then it's public. It's public.
And allegedly,
for the whole world to know.
Allegedly, she did not know until 2 days before it came out public, which I could believe.
Oh, absolutely. Sometimes people find out when the rest of the world finds out too. How about that?
Facts.
So it's really sad. Not only that, a few days after that, pop star Adam Levine came out that he was allegedly cheating.
Adam Levine is Adam. You got to be a better cheater than that, though. I mean, the DMs. Come on, bro.
I know, but the man is married with children, and it was an alleged story that she was her child, her unborn child, was going to be named after his alleged mistress.
And that's when I was gonna say, now you just draw the line. That's when it's
again, pure devastation. So people cheat. It happens in life. It happens in relationships. You have ups and downs, valleys, peaks, all of that in relationships. It's bound to happen at some point. I'm never gonna say, oh, my man doesn't cheat. I would never ever say that because people are human and things happen. You just have to be ready. You just have to be ready for the hurt.
I'm single, but I have cheated. Cheating got me through high school. Cheating got me through college. I thank God the amount of times that I have cheated and did not get caught.
Like cheated on tests? What you cheated on?
Yes.
You know what, Ryan Immediately, I can't with you.
That's the only time I'm single, so I can't cheat. If I cheat and I'm not in a relationship, that's a whole other podcast topic. But I have cheated. Yes. I have been cheated on. Yes.
I can't. I cannot. I can't.
I've been trying this whole podcast to be like, okay, now how do I feel about cheating? I ain't cheated before. I ain't never been cheated. Like, I'm single. What?
I mean, I'm single too. And that the cheating episode that I had was many years ago. You know, I'm in my 20s and just, you know, trying to figure out life and whatever. It wasn't anything. It wasn't anything major.
If you did something right now, you would be cheating.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be good. No, that's not gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good on that.
Let's wrap this podcast up real quick.
Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up. You know that look. You know that look. We gonna wrap up real quick, and that was. Let me just say this to the fellas though, and to my sisters who out here cheating. Know your value and know your worth, and know what you're getting into before you get into it. You know, there are warning signs. There are things that you can look at where you know that okay, well, this time to pray, that this certain situation may not work out for me. Instead of getting involved and getting wrapped up in emotions and feelings and stuff, bow out gracefully so that you don't have to cheat or you don't have to look elsewhere. If you're to be in a committed relationship with someone, commit to that like you would commit to anything else in life. You know what I mean? That's right. And I know a lot of it has to do with maturity and age and whatever, but hey, people who are older, they cheat too. People who are young cheat. Just people can cheat, period. But just consider the other person when it happens. Walk away from that relationship before you say, oh, let me see what this is about. Just walk away from it because you're not true to yourself at the end of the day, let alone the person you're involved in.
That's facts.
Just some love. That's all.
Before, no, you said something that I think could be another episode topic.
What's
Is
that?
when it's time to bow out of things gracefully.
Okay. Okay. Going back to what we discussed earlier today.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay. I feel you.
Okay, no, we gotta go.
I feel
We gotta go because we're both getting in too much trouble. Okay, because I wasn't even thinking about that with me.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well then, okay. Scratch. We'll come up with something and you'll tell me what the theme is for that topic.
Okay,
Wink,
man,
wink.
we gotta go because Beyonce out here talking about she cheated. She tried to get me caught up. We're out. I don't want to say bye. We'll talk to you guys next week. We're out. Bye.
We out. See y'all. Love you. Follow me on
No, we're out, B.
Oh, okay. We're gone. Okay. Bye. See you.